Hi, everybody. Scott Miller with River City Mortgage and Financial, and welcome to this Market Minute. It is the week of March 28th, 2011. It's been a little while since I've done these. I've been waiting to try to find something that I felt was important enough to put out on the video that wasn't just talking about interest rates. One of the things I want to talk to you about is great news. We have other legislation coming into the mortgage industry. Now, understand, I'm all fine with legislation. Some of the rules, I was really in favor of licensure, background checks, continuing education. I think it's about time that we got that, especially since we were the only industry that had something to do with your finances and that wasn't regulated and licensed. So it's about time we have that. But there have been some laws that, while I understand and know why they were created, what the intent behind them was, I'm not sure that they were implemented right. Blame the mortgage industry ourselves for not regulating ourselves and therefore allowing the government to come in and set regulations. And there's another one that is pending or being proposed or really coming close to a conclusion. That is called a qualified residential mortgage. What the FDIC is trying to propose is define a qualified residential mortgage. Now, they are saying, and I'm reading it as we speak, or parts of it as we speak, that some of the government loans, FHA, VA, the USDA loans, would be exempt from this qualified residential mortgage. That's great news for probably 60 to 70% of the home buyers, at least in the Minneapolis market that I'm in. Other markets obviously may have different rules. They're still trying to determine if this will impact the Fannie Mae, Freddie Mac, and then other conventional loans. And basically, what they're trying to define is any mortgage that's done with less than 20% down, except for those ones that are exempt, and the qualifying ratios or percentages of income used for qualifying aren't within a tolerance or a guideline, then the lender would be required to keep 5% of that loan to have a little skin in the game. That's what it says in there, and they have the parentheses, so that's why I did that. But skin in the game. How that will impact consumers is yet to be determined. Obviously, first they have to define this. But the reason I'm bringing it up is that what will happen is once the FDIC approves it, then it goes to several other offices to be approved, including HUD, the OCC, the SEC, and other places that will then approve it. And it's anticipated that they will approve the definition. Then there's about a 60 to 90-day window open for public comments. And I know I'm not as vocal in politics or government as I should be, but I'm encouraging you. This is a qualified residential mortgage. That's us. And it's going to have an impact on you. And don't think that if there's monetary impact on the lender, that some of that somehow won't reach the consumers. I'm not saying it will, but there may be an impact to consumers. So you'll certainly want to be a part of that. So make sure you Google or Bing or whatever it is, search engine that you use, and find out how to have some public commentary and make some comments, especially after it's defined, and then we can fully determine how that will impact not only lenders, but as consumers. So make sure you get involved in that and take a look at that. If you have any questions, feel free to give me a call. I'm at 763-509-7400. My email is smiller@rcmortgage.com. The reason that I do these and try to update you is just to keep you informed. I want to be your lender. I hope you will think of me when you're purchasing or refinancing your home, or as you talk to other friends, family, and work associates. I hope that you'll refer them to me as well. So thanks very much. Call me with any questions, 763-509-7400. Thanks a lot and have a great week.